What happened?
Brother man, welcome back again, and today we're gonna clash. This is a deck that I used yesterday, same deck, but I'm gonna try to climb some ladder today. Let's go. So there is something that I want to talk about. It's actually I want to rant about something, and something is happened to me last Saturday. Usually every Saturday I go to a Korean class, and that Korean class usually have lunch together. Then we eat some we learn some Korean. Oh my god, I'm sorry. We learn some Korean together. Then after that, there's like something called mind lectures, and in that mind lecture, usually the guy just yaps about things like how we can succeed in life, how we can improve our mindset, how we can do things and so on. I'm like, okay, like I can listen to it. Like I don't mind, I can learn things, and the topic was about happiness. And when the guy started talking about happiness, he asked me this question, and he's a lecturer, and he asked me, what do you think about happiness? And I simply explained to him, oh, it's very simple to me. I think I said, I just said that God, family, friends, and money. And when I said money, people laughed at me. Like, we had some people who we learned together. And when I said money, people like, dude, really? Like, dude, with money you can do a lot of things. You can cure pain, you can buy whatever you want, if you don't think money that can solve everything, you don't have enough. I think famous singer said that, I think. Anyway, so that's what I thought of. That's what I said. And the same question went again to some other guy. He's an Ankh, he's pushing 50s, I think. That's not Ankh anymore, but let's call him Ankh. And yeah, he got asked the same question, and he said that in order to be happy for him, like in his opinion, is that you have to lower your expectation to zero. I'm like, oh my god, Golem in the back. And I was like, you know what, I can agree with you, valid, but the way he explained it later on, he kind of tried to like follow up with whatever I said. And he said the way you can be happy in life, you have to go oh my god, I hate this card. We have to lock in first. Give me a second, guys. I'm going dead last year. That evil dragon has to die. I'm so cooked. Guys, I'm getting something back. Another golem! Give me a second, guys. I think I can fireball this. He has the biggest push ever, though. Guys, you know what I'm gonna do? It's GG. Anyway, so back to the point. He said that you have to lower your expectations to zero, and he followed up with whatever I said. So when I mentioned family and friends, like I said, oh, in the future, I wanna be close to my family. I wanna create my own family. I wanna find someone that I really love, share love with her, establish love. I can communicate, feel with her, and something. I wanna have children in the future, like some basic stuff that everybody would say, And he was like, no, you have to lower your expectations to zero. You have to think that you'll stay single forever. For a job, you won't have a stable job. I mentioned stable job, and he was like, no, you won't have a stable job. You have to have this mindset. Oh my god, still done, bro. Oh my god. Call it night. Anyway, so I was like, wait a second, uncle, hold up there. That way I did not agree with. I could not agree with him because he didn't even. That's not zero. He went negative, dude. He didn't really have standards at that point, because I said that, oh, like, why can't you just have like some standards, like standards as in, like, you could have a family, you could have a stable job. It's like something that everybody could achieve. Your father did, my father did, everybody can, like, a lot of people do it right now, even people getting married and so on. And he said that that's back then, not anymore. I'm like, really? But you can still do it, people still do it. I'm like, nah. And I couldn't really say anything to him because I kept quiet because I'm not really someone who argue with people and stuff like that. And oh my god, whole ability. No, didn't connect. She's gonna die anymore. She wasted his Eva. Oh my god. Let me clean up this one. And when he was talking that way, he felt like, yeah, he is like he's someone who's pushing 50s. He get divorced as far as I remember, and I was like, you know what, I can't I can't really say anything. Let me just stay quiet. And I was surprised that there was a guy who was around my age agreeing to him, and I was like, really, dude, people lost hopium, copium, whatever. People are like, calm the fuck down. He always does the same thing. Please don't kill my high spirit. But I can't do this. Again and again and again and again and again and again. Okay, fine. Oh, nice. And when you were, I was surprised that my fellow friend, the one who was sitting next to me, was agreeing to him, and he was around the same age as me, like around in the 20s. And bro, this guy always let me talk. Wait a second, it's double accelerated. I wasn't aware. Oh my god, she's getting pushed, but she's out attacking too. Okay, let me prepare for incoming Hog Rider. Yeah, and these guys. Easiest defense ever, bro. And when he was talking, oh my god. When he was talking that way, I felt maybe like maybe he just he's not having a good day, he's depressed, he's whatever, you know. And like maybe he agreed with him, but I noticed that if you really look on the internet, people really think that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say here. Oh my god, holy ice spirit value. Oh, GG. And I feel like you can't really go all the way down, bro. Brother man, you have to have some standards, some way where you can say, like, oh, I have to be at least have this one. I play gacha games. I feel like life is something like gacha games, and where you don't really have to expect everything, but at least like you don't have to expect that you can have whatever you want, but at least aim for something. Then if you get it, that's good. If you didn't get it, you know, it's all right, you know, but at least aim for it, you know, at least work for it. And the way the uncle was talking was like, no, go all the way -0, negative, like, brother man, this guy's going elixir. And I was like, no, you cannot. I didn't argue with him as again, but I didn't really like argue with him. And when he was talking that way, I thought of Squidward, you know, like the guy from what's that show again? SpongeBob. When I look at that guy, I was like, you know what? Even Squidward, who's sad and angry and grumpy, and you know, he doesn't. Brother man, he doesn't have, like, he wakes. That guy who's grumpy and so on, he wakes up every time in the morning, he goes to his work, he doesn't have a smile on his face, but he sleeps well, he's like a normal living being, like, he's like me, you know? Compared to SpongeBob, who's always happy and so on, he's grumpy and so on, but that guy has goals in life. Although he just like the typical bored guy who does not have anything to do and so on, but he has something to do. Yes, he wants to go to a concert, he wants to be like the best of the best. You know, he trains for violin every day, he wants to perform. He has something to do in his life. He has like some standards to live for. You know what I'm saying? But the way that uncle talked, I couldn't really fathom it. I couldn't really agree with him, and it sucks that people really think that way, where like life is miserable, life is bad, like we cannot achieve whatever we want to do in life, you know, at least have some hope, you know, have something to achieve in life. Oh my god, how do I define this? I'm gonna set my E. It's kind of hooked though. Hopefully they retarget the other one. Do I have to fireball? I'm gonna fireball this. Nice. I think he has a fireball though. Oh my god. The crazy part is he has Mega Knight. And he's gonna save for it. I'm gonna get off this guy here. Holy value. What is this guy doing? I think I can do something that is so cool here. Give me a second. And in my personal opinion, I was like, at least if in life, although it sucks and so on, you can't really go zero. You can live for something. And people have to have, people, in my opinion, they can't really go that low. If you go that low, that means that you don't really, I feel like you lost your meaning in life, like your purpose in life. You don't really have a purpose in life. Whatever that comes in your way, just get it. Whatever comes in your direction, just, wow, just have it, you know? And you can't really like just, you're a human being. You can think, you can make decisions. That's what separates us from animals. So you really have to have a meaning in life, have a purpose, have something to strive for, to try. Even if you fail, even if you go down, you know, like your exams, your relationships, your work, career, whatever, you know, you have to try at least. You can't just go negative zero and you be like, oh, you know, like, oh, it sucks, you know, like I can't do anything about it, you know. Yeah, that's some up today. I wanted to talk about it. It was annoying. Anyway, so that's all for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this little gaming and see you next time. Bye bye.